Alrighty, let's get this insanity started, shall we? Hello, guys. Raptormon here, and welcome back, Raptor Pack. Hello, my little hivelings. How you gorgeous people doing today? So, good news. I finished the animation. It posted around, I think, like 11 o'clock last night. Did a couple of final checks just to be on the safe side. And, yeah. Stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning again. But that was just me coming down off of the panic high. Um, yeah. So, yeah. But, oh, okay. So, what do we got this month? We got quite a few things. Let me just grab Discord here, because I wrote everything down in Discord. Just so that I could not get away with being like, oh, yeah. That totally didn't happen. Yeah. Alright, so down here in creator goals. Let's see. So, July's goals are the exact same as June's. Um, so there's that. I'm gonna Oof! Excuse me. Back crack. Let's see. Alright, my laptop is all ready and set up for today's writing sprint. I'm just leaning back here. Hold on. Gotta re-zero my stuff again. Anyway, so what all happened this last month? The Kickstarter got funded within 11 days. There's now 30 days left. 30 days left to the Kickstarter. If y'all want in, the sooner you get in, the more stuff gets unlocked, the more stuff you guys can get. The more stuff you guys get, the more things get unlocked. And we have that nice little feedback loop. It's very nice. I do quite like it. Dadgummit, I wasn't yawning until I started stream. Less loop. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna be, more than likely, instead of playing, like, the normal lo-fi stuff, I'm gonna be playing from, my, DLC player, which, once again, just gonna be a bunch of video game music anyway, so, yeah. We do what we do. We do what we do. Hold on, I gotta recalibrate again. Okay, so. Tired. Well, sorry, not sorry. Anyway, so today is gonna be like I said, writing sprint. Let's go again. Let's go over everything. Yes, I realize my brain is looping, but hey, just got finished describing a feedback loop. Anyway, so whoops. How did I do that? How the hell did I do? You know what? No, not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry. I click something and suddenly the navigation pane is open. I'm like, huh? What? Ow. And I remembered, oh yeah, this laptop is a touchscreen. I cannot be without a touchscreen laptop. It is so useful, especially when the trackpad decides it wants to fuck up. And I say that with quote unquote love for the technology. Anyway, yes, I'm eating around the bush. So, here we go. So, a total of 56 subs was achieved last month. So, that's 2 12-hour streams. Just 2 12-hour streams just from that. At the 50, you guys also unlocked a painting stream. So, I've got to get that stuff set up. So far I only have one suggestion. And I'm probably going to go with that suggestion. Also, so you have those two, 12-hour and a special stream. community points. You guys did that again, which reminds me, I need to restart. The amount is getting bumped up significantly. Because the last two, it's like, oh, I feel sorry, you know, I started it late, so we're gonna do something really small. Not this time, not this time. No. If I add more. Dang it. I wanna add more. Okay. Hey, B, how you doing? What up? I watched the trailer for season 3 of Marvel Rivals. Dang. I might be playing a new Vanguard if he's a Vanguard. Oh, Blade looking fine. And I saw the little Jeffrey Venom skin. Oh my gosh. And the Hella Null skin. Holy crap. That, that, yep. That's all, folks. There you go. That is one a hell of a skin. But, yeah, they're cooking with uranium at this point. Holy crack. That thing's so thoroughly done, it's nuclear. Oh my word. That is freaking bonkers. How good that skin looks. Man, the cosplayers, oh my word, cosplayers are eating real good with Marvel Rivals. These skins are amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh. Woohoo! 25 streaming streak. Let's go. I was talking about, what was I okay. Oh, right. I gotta, hold on. Where's the thingy? So, where's my managing button? There's manage rewards. Okay, there we go. So we are going to start a new community challenge. It is not going to be 50,000. No. You get no mercy this month. Oh. Doing better than earlier friend gifted me. Ooh, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, and it glitched. Oh no. Oh no. That's terrible. Oh, sure. Oh, excuse me. I am sorry to hear that. Also, so, see how many people have gotta donate with that to be a you guys 30 days. Okay, so 2 people. All right. So, the big goal amount this time around, the amount of skull gems you guys have to hand over, is going to be 100,000. Why that many? Because I have added 2 whole streams per week. It's one thing for 3 streams a week at 7,500. Or not 7,500, 75,000. And the last 2 community goals have been 50,000 simply because I felt sorry for y'all. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a fair shake. I'm not making that mistake this week. No, not happening. Not on y'all's lovely little lives. Ooh, Casey's Pizza, cool. Still in tutorial getting ready for the fight part, but it wouldn't let me equip my fist. Wouldn't even show me the fist as an option. Bad. And anywho, so yeah, you guys have 30 days to raise or to donate a total of 100,000 skull gems. Yes, no, you guys are getting no mercy. None. No mercy whatsoever on the goal this time. But let the firecrackers begin. So 12-hour stream to get it for the... I said I was taking all of August off. Oh, September. You have till, well, till my book's publication date, now that I think about it. You have until then to raise 100,000 skull gems. And then there is the sub goal. The Twitch sub goal's kind of weird. So I had to do some fluffing. Essentially, once the 30 gifted subs have vanished. Actually, once a lot of the subs have vanished, and I guess gone back to normal, the normal desubbers, the normal hive, not the guest hive. Ah, goodness. Be a pet. Yeah. Oh, the pet. I do have to fix. I do have to fix this. Also, hi Akane, how you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. Oop. You guys have a new challenge. Work it's a. Thanks for the pop in. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, so there's. Excuse you, I just hit create, fucker. Which. I hit create, you bastard! The fuck? Hold on a ticket. Alright, what am I missing here? Create. Oh, I see. Alright, I get it. I wish you could just restart challenges. Like, edit them and restart them. But no. No, no. Oh, wait. But no. The Twitch isn't that far ahead. You would think it'd be simple. Oops. Alright, so 12-hour stream for September. Because again, I'm taking all of August. All of it. Alright, so get that started. Start. There you go. You have until the end of the month to raise 100,000 skull gems this time. Why 100,000? Normally I do 75,000. These last 2 months I felt merciful and gave you guys 50,000. Clearly that was a mistake. So, here's your challenge. Y'all heifers are gonna have to find at least 2 people per stream, bare minimum, to donate the max in order to get anywhere near it this time. Ha 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 ha! So there. There we go. Alright, let's see. I think... Speed already falling off too. Ah. So, let's see. So, but yeah, you guys have a total of 3 12-hour streams from me next month. You have at least 1 free sketch request this month. I'll probably do that next time I do art, which is going to be this Thursday. Yes, this Thursday. Friday I'm not streaming. It is the 4th of July. I want to see fireworks. I like fireworks. They go boom. I like explosives. They go boom. Then again, no one's probably surprised by the fact that I like things that go boom. Wah! Anywho. So yeah, so 3 12-hour streams, free sketch requests. Kickstarter was funded. And then we got the bit goal. We actually have that started on time. Once. I know, I'm usually pretty bad at it. Which is another reason I was merciful for these last 2 months. So let's see. All right. So for this month, same old, as always. Every 25 total subs that we get per month is another 12-hour stream. Every 25. So 25, 50, 75, 100, and so on. For YouTube, I think I'm still like 11 or so. Well, we'll say 12, just to be on the safe side. I'm about 12 subs away from getting monetized. And then I need to have 3,000 hours of watch time on my channel. Anyone that wants to watch all the streams, that'd be a quick way to help. Just yeet it on in the background and remember to hit yes, continue playing every now and then. Let's see. So that's YouTube. Followers here on Twitch. For a cooking stream. You know what? I may very well just change all of those to cooking streams. I'm being petted. Pet. All the pet. Yeah. But yeah, here's yep. What is our big goal? I'll worry about big goal in a minute. Like I said, 600 followers here on Twitch will be another cooking stream. I think what I'm gonna do, for every 100 followers is just gonna be a cooking stream. I may change that just in general, with the exception of 1,000. If and when we hit 1,000 followers, my husbando and I will do a couple streams at the end of every month. I have a good few skull gems saved up. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. But yeah. Burp. Ooh, gullet. My gullet has not liked me for the past, like, 2 days. Or 3. I've lost count. It's been at least 3 days. But anywho. Yeah, and for the next, free sketch art request stream, the big goal's a little different right now. Normally it's 7,500 bits. And it rolls over from month to month. But the big goal right now is a lot lower to make up for the fact that, y'all kind of blew me out of the water. What was it? Not last Saturday, but the Saturday before. I about fell out of my chair. Yeah, y'all did that. So to honor that level of support, oh dear lord, honor that level of support, I dropped the big goal for you guys to get the free sketch art request stream. This is not permanent. This is just for the next one. When that gets hit, it goes back to 7,500. But given the fact that it was at like 13,000 and some odd, like 13,000. It was either 13,800 something or 900 something. I can't remember. I did the math when I made the new big goal. But given how close it was to a second one, I didn't think it was fair. So that's why the big goal is where it is right now. I think that's everything. There's stretch goals of the Kickstarter. Continue spreading the word. Spread the word like hot butter. Hot butter on toast? No. Butter, just butter on toast. And again, if it's hot butter, it's melting all over the place, isn't it? Oh my gosh, my gut feels like it's swelling like a balloon. Let's see. Stop doing the polls, because I do polls on here. Bot fixes. Oh yeah, that's right, I added stickers to the thingy. Oh yeah, Dave the Diver hit 2 years old this last week, or this weekend. Yeah, I just realized it's the same as my dad's birthday. Ah! Yeah, that's yeah. Sorry, I just saw the post from Pirate Software. Let's see. Oh yeah, I wish I could find his video on that again. Anyway, completely sidetracked, my bad. Let me close Discord real quick. I'm gonna get continually sidetracked if I don't. I'm learning my weaknesses when it comes to technology. Slowly but surely. Alright, I think that's everything at the moment. May take another little quick break. Wait a minute. Do I have tea? I have tea. I do not have snacks. I did not get snacks. That's a problem. Oh, I have almonds around here somewhere though. Tell me to move. Aha! I do have snacks. We're hidden behind the gummy crocodile. Tell me to move. Ib. Ib. Aha! I now have a can of almonds. Unsalted almonds. I might grab a soda. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I think I'm mostly done with announcements. I'm gonna go get some more snacks and take care of something real quick. So I'll be right back. This sadly cannot wait. So, BRB. Okay, quick question. You guys want to be here at the movie theater or over on the spaceship? You can see me better on the spaceship. But ultimately, the choice is y'all's right now. But only for now. Alright. So I got my snacks. I got, intense dark raspberry. Dark chocolate with raspberry bits and other natural flavors. Hi, Ghirardelli. Again, this stuff was on sale. Got this, like, at least 2 months ago, I think? It might have been at the beginning of June. And I'm like, man, I want some dark chocolate. I really do like dark chocolate. It is so good. Oh my gosh, so... Sorry, I thought something had fallen off my desk. And I missed it because it was in the middle of the night. I don't know. I vanished. And anywho. I have almonds. I have chocolate. I think I am out of almond M&Ms, but that's fine. And my digestive tract is no longer trying to revolt. Yay! Alrighty. So, with all that said, let's see. I'm a smidge tired. Also, the husbando is on his way home. Stand corrected, the husbando is home. I just said, the husbando is on his way home. And you walked through the door. How was lunch? That's good. Now you can change into some shorts. Aha! I barely have the stream started. That timing. My husband is amazing with his timing. Sometimes it is absolutely terrible. Sometimes it is freaking gorgeous. That was gorgeous. I love him so much. He is the best. I will not hear any slander of this man. He is the best. Period. Alright, so speaking of... let's see, where am I at? Oh, yeah, last writers group, I think I told you guys, I wrote 2,000 some odd words. Correction, I wrote 2,512 words. I'm guessing I haven't written that down. I've been keeping a journal, for writing specifically, so that every time I sit down to write, I can be like, okay, I did pretty good. Or, oh my gosh, I only had like 2 words. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're bad as me! Ah, it's freaking precious. I love it. Oh, man, well, I will say it shows that your old tech lead pays attention to details. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I love it. Oh goodness. And V gets us started with the goal for this month and the not sketch streams for 12-hour streams with the first 2,000. All right, so before I get started, I actually have to write down what I did last time. So, like I said, I've been keeping this journal, and writing down every time I do a writing session. I put down the date, put down the weather. Speaking of, it's nice and sunny. I'm pretty sure it was sunny last time. Yeah, I was one of two people that showed up to this last writers group because two of my normal peeps were sick. Unfortunately, I'm hoping it wasn't a stomach bug because I'm like, damn, I'm sick. You all are sick. That's how you act. Mine was just like, my gullet doesn't like me right now. All right, so that was the 28th. I'm pretty sure from what I remember it was sunshiny. Today is also sunshiny. Let's see, I started, did I write down when I started? Yes, I did. I started at 8:50 a.m. And since I'm doing military time, I don't actually have to write the a.m. Worked on Yusuke, Haven's Last Warlord. Wrote 2,512 words. At Writers Group. Technically, I should be using Writers Guild because we're rebranding to, instead of insert location areas Writers Group, we're doing insert location a Writers Guild. Because it turns out you don't actually have any, like, you don't actually need any official, like, paperwork. You could just call yourself a guild. We actually looked this up. And the moment I found out we could do that, boom. Writers Guild just sounds, it sounds cooler and it sounds way more professional. Oh, speaking of, we actually now have a poster and we have a mascot. I think I've told the story of Spike the chicken. If I haven't, someone remind me after our writing sprint to tell that story. But our mascot is a chicken, and his name is Spike. And he is on our poster. So we're currently designing a little poster, and that will get turned into a flyer. So, woohoo! I'm looking forward to it. All right, when did I stop writing? Did I write down when I stopped writing? Oh, 11:40. Okay. Damn. So, about about 3 hours, give or take. And I put down a little thing of washi tape. Where's my washi tape? The washi tape. I know I have a what ton of you. Where are you? Aha. Let's do Phases of the Moon because why not? I have some thin washi tape that is just thick enough for a single line, because this isn't a bullet journal, this one is a lined one, and it is just thick enough to fill out a line in the notebook. And so instead of taking up like 3 or 4 lines, it just takes up a single one and gives me a nice little break in between. That said, today is July 1st, so 7/1/2025. It is sunshiny, surprisingly. It rained so much last month. Like, my word. Alright, let's... You know, with my luck, we're gonna be starting at 2. You know what? Hold on. When's ads? Ads are 16 minutes away. You know what? I'm gonna start at 2. We're gonna yammer for a bit longer. I'll be working on Yusuke, Haven's Last Warlord. Obviously, I haven't started writing it, so I don't have a word count. I'm gonna be writing on stream. There we go. Great. I'm gonna move that so that when the stream is over, I fill that back out again. Wibble. Alright. Okay. Let's see. So let's continue doing setup. For those of y'all who want to ride along, you're more than welcome to. If you want to talk about your little in my case, massive. But if you guys want to talk about your projects, you're more than welcome to. Just make sure it is PG-13 in description. I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch. I don't want to get in trouble with any site, but given that Twitch is constantly changing its TOS and you never know what's offensive to them on any given day, just keep it PG-13. That should be easy, but just in case. So, alright. Trying to pardon me, yawning. But let's see. So, first book is coming out. Oh yeah, duh. I should have talked about this. So obviously the chibi thing is still a thing. Hold on. That reminds me. I need to order some chibi tea. But Kickstarter, like I said earlier, Kickstarter still going on, ! Kickstarter. If you would like to grab that link and, spread it across the internet. Spread it like butter on hot, fresh toast. But yeah, we're still working our way toward the stretch goals, and at the end of this month, my book will become available for purchase on Amazon on the 31st. Anywho. Sorry, just got a Discord notification that entirely took me out of my train of thought. Anyway, so yeah, the book B is going to be officially published on the 31st, and I'm excited. I'm super stoked for it. And that is also when the Kickstarter will end, by the way. Woo! Let's see, what else? Oh shoot, I didn't order those things. I thought Mom was gonna do it. I need to talk to Mom. I'll try to put a reminder somewhere. Bloop. Alright, that's set up. Why did you turn that into an emoji? What the hell? When did Microsoft Office do that? No me gusta. No me gusta mucho. Hey. And that nails it. Anywho. Let's see. Correct. Hi ho the Cheerio. Frick. Another one threw me off. But yeah, so I need to figure out keywords and we'll go from there. Trying to think anything else. Alright, so I got about 11 more minutes. Adds an 11. Let's see. So I got that set up. Like I said earlier, anyone else that wants to ride along with me, you're more than welcome to. That's the point of writing sprints, is to get writing done. And to listen to some music. Speaking of, I need to get the music running. Oh, wait. Is the DLC player on this one? No. It's on the other one. We're going to the spaceship. And the logo stinger transition broke again. I shouldn't be surprised. Should not be surprised. And that's now broken. Fabulous. Alright, can you guys see me flipping through stuff? Okay. Let's see. Who do I want to start with? You know what? We're gonna start with. Why does some of them have this, but some of them don't? Anyway, we're gonna start with this. Let me refresh the VLC player. Where is it? There we go. Don't know why it does that, but here we are. Anywho, so oh! That broke. Hold on, let me fix that too. There we go. Alright. So we're just gonna have some of the white noise here. Bring that down a little bit. Got rain, ocean. Huh. That's kind of neat. Oop. There we go. Clear that all up. And I'm gonna take my chapstick out my hair because that's about to flop and I don't want to get my neck. Alright. So let's see, what else? Grab some water, grab some snacks. Am I stalling? Absolutely. You know what? I'm gonna up this to 10. Long break will be 20. Yeah, we'll keep it to 25 minutes per session, but we'll increase our break time. Just to be safe. Because sometimes 5 minutes don't feel like enough. Sometimes 5 minutes feels too long. So we're gonna make it 10. That way it always feels too long. Give us all enough time to like get some water, get more snacks, and all that jazz. Yeah. So, we're gonna be doing 4 writing sprints, each 125 minutes. We will see where we get. I will give you guys my word count every time. And, hopefully... Hey, Goldie! Let me see how many pages I have left of this particular draft chapter. 1, 2... 3. I have 3 pages left of this chapter. Found something? Oh, no. Cool as that is, I don't really wear hoodies. Can't even think of the last time I wore a hoodie. But, neat find. I will say neat find. Alright. So, 7 minutes. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and push ads. And the moment ads are done, we're gonna start writing. Boop. Yeah, just gonna push them so they go ahead and get them out of the way. At least $3. Calibrating. Okay. Alright. So, YouTube Studio should be calibrated enough, I hope. Let me see where chat is. Ooh, I need to move stuff around again. Which cat's gonna need to get swapped. There, I never really seen. No. We'll put you there. We'll put you here. Again, I don't normally see anything here. Put you here, make you a little wider so I can read more. There's other stuff there too with Park on it. Oh, with Jurassic Park on it? Okay, cool. I already told you guys about the Reese's. I'm tempted to go get some Reese's. Because I probably need to actually start eating my stash now. My stash has now been put in like 3 different locations. So, yeah, there's I'm gonna regret opening up Discord, but here we go. Oh dear. Well then. No wonder I got so thrown off by that message. Yeah. Well, I got plenty of reading to do in August. Anywho, the thing I saw posted is politicals, and we're not getting into it, and I honestly don't have the energy. At this point, I don't have the energy to have to deal with it. Anyway, so now that we are really come on, thank you. All right, so with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get in to the writing script. As always, I generally fall quiet during these, so if you have anything to say, I will occasionally look up. It's also, by the way, when you hear that ring, it tells me, hey, a message has been sent. After a certain period of time. So, it will get my attention, I promise. With that said, let's get into the writing sprint. Oh yeah, make a Pokemon reference here. How do I spell Heimer? I think I changed it. Yeah, I did change it. From Heimer to Higmeyer. Higmeyer and Bud. Some of this I can just directly translate over, so word count would be a lot higher than if I had to think of something new. Hey Brian, how you doing? What you been up to? Yeah, we'll do rang out instead of fired. I'm Meddy's medic. Well, I don't have to worry about that being Pigmire anymore. Oh, thank there, Grickeneye. What a friend. F and G's are starting to get messed up with my typing. I don't like it. Geez, we're only at 16 left. Oops. Not bad. Maybe I can write that. Poor medic. Not twist. Not talking about the fish, just talking about where he's sitting. Does not need to be capitalized, their word. Autumn Storyteller. Hey, so far so good. We are got 12 minutes roughly left of the current writing sprint. So, Autumn Storyteller. Autumn, how are you doing today? You doing some writing too? Actually, I'm about to hit page 2. Take a swig. I lost my place again. D, not an N. Doing good. Gonna be writing today. Doing summer camp that World Anvil does. Yeah. I actually have I have an account over there. I am in the Sage here because oh my gosh, all the bells and whistles are genuinely worth it. Mainly, I pay for the manuscript thing, although I'm not working in their manuscript thing right now. Not this year. Mainly because I am launching my first book this month. It will be officially published, it'll be officially available to the public on the 31st of this month. Yeah, I've done it in, whoop, I've done it in previous years, just not this year. Whoop! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Raptor Pack. Enjoy your stay. Aw, thank you. Thank you for the follow there, Autumn. I appreciate it. But yeah, I've done it in the past, but just I've got too much going on this year. I might take a look at the prompt and snag a few. What kind of avatar are you? Okay, so normally I don't do VTuber, but for writing I seem to like Chillet a lot more. I currently am a Chillet from Pal World. I got this particular VTuber model from Etsy for about 16 bucks, and it is actually pretty good quality if you ask me. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, lately I've been doing more VTubing lately than I have like face cam. So, and I mean, I have a lot of fun with VTubing. See how you see out of those glasses very carefully. Oh, very, very carefully. I gotta do a little bit of extra staring. But yeah, got 10 minutes left on this sprint. I take another shot of liquid. I lost my place. Damn it. I face cam like VTubers, but broke. Felt that. Very much felt that. I was about to say, if you have, I think it's if you have a phone, and I know VTube Studio, which is what I'm using right now, it's a free software. You just got to deal with the watermark. And they do have free, like they have a couple of they have free models that come with the software, so you can try it out. And I think, if I remember correctly, you can use your phone as the face tracker. But technically, yes, you could. There are free ways to get into VTubing. Originally, I used the cat, and then I'm like, okay, I enjoy this enough. I'm gonna go find myself a model, and I don't know if I'll ever upgrade from this Chillet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If I can figure out how to turn this Chillet purple, I will. I like purple. It'd be cool if we got a Chillet knock, but we only have Chillet Ignis for the fire Chillet. But anyway, back to the sprint. And take another shot of liquid once again, because guess who lost their place? Exclamation mark, oh. Carried out, carried on. Wait, how many pages is this chapter? I know I'm in the middle of a sprint, but I need to check. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, we're getting close to 8. Okay, yeah. We could finish chapter 4 today. I'm currently, I don't even think I mentioned that. I'm currently working on chapter 4 of the sequel of the book that I'm publishing this month. I think I may need to turn Discord notifications off on this. Breakfast enough. Oh yeah, that's right. Toxim's an off-worlder. He's not used to the day-night cycle on Haven. I get to make this little bugger the most exhausted thing ever. Yeah, interesting. So little lore about this particular world that I'm building in. I do sci-fi fantasy. Um, this particular planet, the day-night cycle is twice as long as an Earth cycle. So you know how we have 12 hours sunlight, 12 hours nighttime. That's generally how it's split up. It's 24 hours of sun and 24 hours of night. That is the day-night cycle on Haven. Havenites are used to it. Off-worlders have one hell of a time. Hi ho, cheerio. How much time do I have left on this sprint? 2.5? Alright, let's go. I should write another one. Well, we'll see how long this chapter is, and then I'll determine whether or not I should write more. Oh, that's right. I gotta find a new editor. I'm probably gonna do developmental editor and then do copy editor. Like, have them either be different people. Yeah, no, probably different people, but I'll definitely be hiring at different times this time. My editor for this book was terrible. And apparently it was so bad, he deleted his account from the area where I hired him from. Shoot. Well then. Let me finish this thought, and then I will get my word count for this one. Alright, so I definitely covered 2 pages. How many words? I was able to just chug through those pretty good. Not my best count. 692! Given I'm working on converting a new draft, I guess not bad. That's word count 1 for sprint 1. We got 3 more to go. Okay, let me get the range. So yeah, basically what's going on my end of things is my first book, I took the last 7 chapters off because the pacing wasn't all that great. And now those 7 chapters are being turned into a new book. And the pacing is getting fixed. I think it was originally 18 through 27? It might have been more than 7 chapters then. But I took a chunk of chapters off here. And turned them, like I said, into a new book. There's going to be a lot of story that I can expand on, which is another reason why I'm like, yeah, the pacing was kind of screwy. Ooh, I made a what is the answer to life reference. Man, I made a Pokemon reference. I'm making all kinds of references here. They woo. Woohoo. Control S. Oh, yeah. So I've got, how many chapters do I actually have? Can I get it to the thing we did earlier? No, I'm not that lucky again, I guess. Aha! That's how I did it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. So it was more than 7 chapters. I keep thinking 7. Okay, there's 7, then there was chapter 19 and 18, I believe. Let me go look at an old draft for book 1. Okay, so it would be after editor the first time around. After editor edit. Yeah, that was done last year on the... that was done April of 2024. My editor caused me to delay the publication by a whole year. Just because of how bad it was. Okay, so it was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh! It was the last 10 chapters! My bad! Okay, I feel better. So yeah, the previous book went from 27 chapters to 20, which I think is another reason why I keep saying I took the last 7. I took the last 10 chapters and turned it into a new book that fixed the pacing. In addition, I can do a lot more world building in this book. The second book's going to focus more on the Hydra Head side of it, which Hydra Heads are just one of the alien factions in the book. Alright, there we go. I think I've got things. I'm gonna eat a little bit of my snack. What do I have left? Ooh, I've got one, two. I have 3 big blocks left. Got it? Yeah, that's it. Pardon me. I got some dark chocolate. Very tasty. Very strong. But very tasty. Alright. I'm debating whether or not to expand on that week. I have a time skip in this chapter. Because the punishment takes about a week long to do. But I only have 2 instances. One, which is Yusuke, which is the main character of this series. At least the first series. And I think we have one fight with Yusuke. And then Toxim getting his opportunity to show what kind of manipulator he is. Thank you, Kofi-bot. I occasionally forget I have that thing. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Autumn, if you're still here. What kind of world are you building? Are you writing a book? Actually, wait, no, I said I was gonna check out the world animals. Alright. Oh, it started at 28. Okay, so prompts is a myth about a legendary food or drink. I actually have one for that. It's called Like. It's featured in what was originally the second book. This one manuscript has turned into 3 books. But I have that for Planet Forerunner and the Concordant. Yes, I know, obvious parody is obvious. But yeah, they have a special drink for that. And it actually, one of the myth on that is actually talked about. Stuff is known for its unique smell. Elements. Specifically, elemental myth. I can talk about that. Oh, hold on. I gotta write that down. I can talk about this in this book because Hydra heads can consume elemental myth, which is a type of metal ore. Talk about smells of elemental myth ore. The profession related to spirituality or philosophy. I could talk about the Christ rite. It's the only species of Hydra head that just kind of comes and goes as it pleases. It is not born, but it does not die. Charity dedicated to helping those in need. Don't have one of those in the book. Ritual related to agriculture. I can talk about inheritances, harvest festival. Gosh, hold on. Nope, nope, no, 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 pause. You pause right there. Let's see. Oh yeah. First time buyers at TBT, I would recommend using their 15% off being a customer. Because if it's your first time customer, you get a 15% off of your order. I would suggest using my order for getting more tea. I'm pretty sure it's not a one-time code. I hope it's not a one-time code. She didn't say it was a one-time code. But you can use my code to get 10% off your next order. Ow. And with that, I finally ate all of the raspberry duck chocolate. That took a while. If the ritual related to agriculture, I could talk about the harvest festival and inheritance. Shoot, I might actually do the camp this year after all. These prompts are easy. I say that and then realize, oh wait. If I do this, I'm gonna lose my mind. Then again, I can use the writing sprints to also do this. Be like, yo, I'm gonna try and write this whole article. Let's see. Species that feeds through a symbiotic relationship. No, they're not a species because it's more of a, like, condition. Can't think of that one. Let's see, let's get the other. I'm so glad that they started including wild cards, because it's like, man, I can't think of anything for, like, the species one. But these other two I might be able to pull off. The condition, a condition you get from eating specific foods. Ooh. Ooh, maybe? Condition you get from eating specific. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a positive condition. It can be a negative one. I have to think of the food. There has to be a special condition. It can't just be like, oh, intoxication. That's gonna be another maybe. A delicious staple food, or staple, found on every dinner table. Ooh. Roasted sunflower seeds. Or Becky's roasted sunflower seeds, because they're very specific. That's another inheritance one I can talk about. Okay. And then wild cards are the city many people want to visit. I could do that for Planet Yi because I haven't done a lot of world building there. I could think of something up. Oh. Like maybe not the capital city because that's cliche, but like maybe a small town that's like, ooh, it's got this amazing like hot spring or forest or something like that. Like it's the only place the torpids won't go. Which, for some of y'all that have been here for a while, that's the first time you've ever heard me talk about a critter called a torpid. Like I said, Planet Yi has not been built enough yet. I've been so focused on the first two books that I have basically the outline for Yi, and I have some scenes written. I haven't done enough world building for it. Let's see. A place people aren't supposed to go. The Hydra Head Forest! I don't know if I have an article on that yet, or though. So I could actually do this week's prompts if I wanted to. Ooh. These are really cool. Character and landscape illustration. Custom art or audio. Okay, yeah, I might need to do this year. I wasn't planning on it, and then I decided to look at the prompts, be like, yeah, sure, I'm still gonna be able to keep to my guns. No. No. Not even slightly. Every Saturday. Today is Tuesday. Can I actually pull this? I mean, I'm trying to plow through the next book so I can go ahead and get things started there. But that would help me with the next two manuscripts. And again, I use manuscript instead of book because, yeah. My manuscripts are turning into multiple books. I mean, this first manuscript's already turned into 3, and there's a potential for 4. I'm having a number like it's Kingdom Hearts here. Anyway, I'll look more into that and see what all I can match up. Because I can think of something for just about every one of these. So, three of them I can't think of much. I'd have to make something up. Yeah, symbiotic. The symbiotic one is I don't have. Because it's feeding through the symbiotic relation. The Banshees and Montre Peludo from genetic won't work. Might do the condition. Because charity, nut. Species, currently nothing. Condition you get from eating specific food? I could think. And the rest of that I already mentioned. Hey, yo, I can write this. So we're gonna minimize that and get back to the writing spread. Alright. Okay, good, I did. Alright, on to the next writing sprint. Let's go! I have also eaten some of my little... No. Bubbles! Alright, where am I at again? There we are. I did not lose my place. I promise. Toxin, Toxin got scolded. So, I'm actually writing a scene where it shows a little bit more different, or shows some more differences between the two characters, between Toxin and Yusuke. Right now, they are. Would that be considered a spoiler for the first one? Maybe. Well, they're currently both going for a certain role. And this is Yusuke being like, okay, I gotta learn more, learning more, knowledge is strength. And Toxin's like, you gotta be kidding. I am a perfect manipulator. I don't need to learn to fight. I just run away if there's a fight, and I get the Hydra heads to do it for me. Which is not good for, Hydra head leaders. The one that wants to become a Hydra head leader. So Yusuke is actually looking to improve herself. Which I realize now, working with what's now the third book, she actually shows some of Toxin's habits that she learned. He who fights and runs away lives to fight, lives to run away again. We must fight or run away. From Pirates of the Caribbean, Captain Sparrow. I'm sorry. The way that people say Sparrow. Kind of like how I say barrel. Crack a barrel. Some will say barrel. I will say barra. We've gone over to that there cracker barrel. Every now and again, my husband will make fun of me for how I say it. Fair. I'm gonna get some meal. I'm gonna get some shrimp. I go over there to that there cracker barrel. And in comparison between me and my husbando here is a city slicker compared to me, but compared to him, I am very much a country bumpkin. Oh, no, I'm distracted. I'm supposed to be writing. No. Okay, actually, quick question to those of y'all in chat who are just kind of vibing to the music instead of writing. And who have seen Dawn of Time BC. Another streamer here on Twitch who I believe at this point I would consider a friend. I don't know if she would call me a friend, but I'm one of her mods, so maybe. But she's got this bingo card extension on her Twitch stream. Should I get one of those? I don't know what I would do as a reward, but should I get one of those? Oh yeah, Ill Will Press also has it. But still, should I get one of the bingo card extensions? I'm gonna have to remove something. Because it's one of those extensions, so I've only got 3 extension panels, as far as I'm aware, that I can use. Excuse me. But yeah, let me know. Let me know. See, this particular scene I'm writing also shows Geese adaptability. because his two students here are very, very different. He knows that Toxin will get the gist of whatever he's saying. Yusuke has to be told kind of point blank, do this, but not too much. You really don't suggest being or remember I get to... That is true, you can get past the censor bots. I was about to say it. I haven't encouraged it lately. But I'm always impressed when you guys can get around the censors. Like the auto mod especially. I got for the longest time was like, yeah, let's see what you guys can do. I haven't really done that much lately, but I also think it's because I'm a tad bit afraid of Twitch mods. Because they're so unpredictable now. It doesn't feel safe on Twitch. And I can't mention the other thing because that's one of the things Twitch is being, you know, unsafe on. Because they said you can multi-stream. But now, because they're enforcing one of the multi-stream rules, despite the fact that they're not enforcing any of the, you know, like, well, other more important rules, honestly. Stuff that can get Twitch, you know, shut down. You know, heartbeat. Where was I? I'm supposed to be writing. I'll talk more about it later. But yeah, despite the fact you can multi-stream, you can't really talk about any of the other places that you stream to. So, yeah. I think I can get away with talking about, like, mentioning YouTube. But I don't think I can get away with mentioning the other places. Might need to make a list. But it's gonna have to be off the platform. Anyway, back to writing. I haven't barely even got half a page. Oh, jeez. Got censored many a time by automod on other streamers' channels by typing in some of the lightest swears. Yeah, I think that's the automod setting for those channels. I think I have my automod set on custom. I haven't touched it in a long time. But yeah, there's two versions of automod. There's the one you can set, and then there's this, I call it like the FBI automod, or the secret automod, that just flat out deletes your list or your comment, and I don't ever see it, like, ever. I don't even get a notification. Like, oh, automod has held this message. No, there is like ultra automod. Ads in 5. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and push those. Just get them out of the way. Also, hello to everyone on this side of the ads. How are y'all doing? Let's keep on doing the regular sprint. I will say it feels slightly weird that I'm not talking that much, but for good reason. Eight minutes. Let's keep it going. Hey, ads are done. Yay! Huzzah! We have roughly 7 minutes left on this writing sprint. Then we get another 10-minute break. Silence phone. Fall back to the first spot. Just get lit. And here we get to see that Yusuke is observant. He just doesn't always understand what he's observing. Again, I am so glad I made this a new book. Holy cow, I get to explore so much stuff. Pretty sure it's six-fingered, no thumb. Yeah, Yusuke just insulted talks him and actually took him entirely off guard. Yes, I do need to drink some water, but I will be drinking my tea instead, which, by the way, the tea I am drinking is in fact from cheeby tea. It's one of my favorites. It is the Peach Black. Highly recommend it. So good. I don't think I've actually established how big these guys are. Whoops. Wait, is this gonna be the end of the chapter? There ain't no way. There ain't no... Oh my gosh. Ah, 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 ah. Day 1, new month, finish a new chapter. Oh. Dude. Oh, I got 30 seconds left in this writing sprint. We're gonna pause break and I'm gonna finish the chapter because it is all of like 2 paragraphs and it's all dialogue. Okay. We're gonna pause the break because I want to finish this really, really quick. Oops. Well, I'm gonna take this break to stretch my neck. So I think this next chapter, I'm actually gonna follow Geist around a little bit. I just need to keep track of how many days that he'll actually be gone. Wait a minute, how many chapters do I have left of the old draft? Let me look at that. Just want to finish this because it is essentially a thought and I have to make a decision on the next chapter. Alright, I gotta deal with my neck. Hold on. Neck. For some reason, my neck is like hecka hurt, and I don't know why. I don't think it's that stiff while I'm writing. Could be wrong though. Alright, how many days? Actually, you know what? Let me get my word count first, and then I'll worry about that. Yes, I know this is technically more than 25 minutes, but I needed to finish that thought. 818 words! Let's go! There we go. Now I'm getting those numbers. That's my NaNoWriMo numbers. So going to do Control Enter. Getting 1. This is just going to be chapter 5. I don't know. This is going to be a brand new chapter. I ain't got a clue what I'm going to do with this. Okay, now I can start the... You can start the break. Grab some liquids, preferably water or tea, maybe even some coffee. I blame Pumpkin Guy for that. Actually, no. I blame Pumpkin Guy, Pilsy. Actually, Pilsy. What?
And this little mochaccino for my face. Give me some coffee. Coffee.
Oh, for those that don't know, Ill Will Press is the creator of Foamy the Squirrel. 4Y Records. Nien Tofu. Trying to think of all the other stuff. Steve and Laura, I think is the name of that succubus. There's also a D&D one about a succubus and a slime. I don't remember the name of that one. But just check him out, Ill Will Press, over on... Well, he's here on Twitch, too. He's also got Pumpkin Guy, which I'm actually making a fan game. I will be working on... I might work on the fan game during August. Just because I can. And because I will be taking a break from... Technically, I don't wanna... I'll probably be taking a break from writing, so I'll be working on things like learning how to make music, learning how to do RPG Maker again. Yes, technically taking a break. So, no writing unless it's for ha-has, no work. I'm taking a month-long vacation. Technically. I know I'm gonna want to write, though. I know I'm gonna want to write.
I'm a writer. That's just what I do.
I feel like I'm about to get bonked. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Again, get some tea, get some snacks. Try not to eat too much, because... Actually, you know what? I probably should eat like a bowl of pasta salad. Just to give myself a little bit of energy and tide over until dinner. Because I don't know when dinner's going to be. I know it's going to be after stream, kind of a no-shit Sherlock, but I probably should get like a bowl of pasta salad. I'm pretty sure I left my pasta salad bowl out. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do with the body? Let's see. Where is my... Okay, I'm gonna go grab a bowl of pasta salad, but I'm gonna vanish real quick. So, be right back.
I'm not muted.
So be aware. Okay. You may have heard me say this on to the husbando, but the and I probably should. Anyway, you may just heard me. My last sticker mule order just came in. Toby stickers are officially here.
Yay!
I need to write the summary of this chapter before I get going on it. Is the... Okay, yeah, the break's still going. I also now have a bowl of pasta salad. We added fresh green beans to it this time. It's really good. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think canned green beans would go well with this. It's gotta be fresh. Absolutely has to be fresh green beans. Mm. I will say one benefit of the VTubers, you guys don't have to see me eat. I know in the past it's one of those, hey, at least you know I'm getting food. I'm not forgetting to eat if I eat on stream. I have proof that I've eaten. Or that I am eating. Mm. Mm. Sorry, not sorry. But no, I have to figure out what I'm gonna do in this next chapter. I ain't got a clue, and I still have 2 whole writing sprints to go. Okay. So this we're gonna do. Follow east into town. No, into the farmer's district. Meet up with Toby. This way I bring Toby back in. Meet up with Toby and James. So now I can introduce James. So he's not just a blind figure later down the line. I would talk about concordant, Hydra head. Well, maybe not Hydra head. Concordant state of asylum, which the name of the city that's next to the Hydra head territory is called Asylum City. It is one of 2 cities left on the planet. And it is a mega city. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pause this break. Let's see. So, we'll follow Geese into the farmer's district. The farmer's district, the farmers are a lot cooler with Hydra heads than the rest of the mega city. Farmer's district is considered a part of Asylum City. So there's that. Let's see, we have talk about concordant, state of Asylum City, state of Xeno merchant, which anyone off-world is considered Xeno. But if we're talking, basically the characters, if they're talking about at large, they generally use Xeno. If they're talking about individuals, they'll often use the word off-world, or phrase off-worlder. Generally an individual. It is also off-worlders generally has a derogatory term as well. But it's mostly you have to listen to the tone when someone uses the word. Because there's like, oh, you're an off-worlder. So that's not derogatory. However, if the tone shifts, like, oh, you're an off-worlder, the tone determines whether or not something is derogatory or not. Kind of like in Japanese when, like if you ask a question or say a statement, it depends on the tone. Like like, are you okay or you're okay? Like, deja vu, if I remember correctly, is are you okay? And deja vu is the statement you're okay. I think. That is how I understood it when I was watching Kakyo Hitman Reborn. Also, if you haven't watched that, season 1's a little hard to get through. It is a bunch of cockamamie bullshit. It's funny, but if you want to get into like the serious stuff, season 2 is where it's at. You're gonna have to get past Suna, who's the main character, Tsunayoshi Sawada. You're gonna have to get past him. There's no other way to phrase it. Every time he gets hit by this basically transformation bullet, he loses all of his clothes except for his boxers. You're gonna have to get past that. But in season 2, at the very least, he gets an upgrade, at least. He stops losing all his clothes, which is nice. I'm sure his mom appreciates it. Oh yeah, that's right. The main character actually has living parents. Which is, now I think about it, in that kind of anime, it's kind of rare. Mm. Nom 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 nom. Let's see, so we followed these in the farmer's district. Well, State of the Xeno Merchants will allow me to talk about the space elevator and the, like, how the merchants even get to the planet. So the space elevator was actually brought up in the first book between Hickory and Toby. Ooh, that's actually a good question. I just realized. Do I want Hickory to come back here? Have Hickory show up and join the conversation. I think that would be a good idea. And again, since I want to do a writing sprint with an idea in mind, I'm writing up essentially a summary for this chapter. And that'll allow me to set up what Toby is doing with his scouting. This may or may not turn into multiple chapters. But I need to see how many days he is the next chapter. Or, I guess the original chapter 20. Which is called Reunion. That's right! Toby! Oh god, what'd I do to Toby? I'm sorry, Toby! I was gonna say forgive me, but I also know what's gonna happen in the next book after this, and I'm like, I'd ask for forgiveness, but we all know what I'm doing to you is to further the plot. I'm sorry! Your pain is character development. It's actually kind of amazing how durable Toby is. Boy's gonna go through a bunch of crap. so yeah. Chapter... I can already write down chapter 4. Hold on a minute. Also, as a lovely little reminder, Kickstarter is going on. If you would like to get a signed copy of Yusuke, Haven's Last Blade, then go to the Kickstarter. It is the only way at this point in time that anyone outside of my current area will be able to get a signed book. Admittedly, I think my mother-in-law has accidentally talked me into doing local book signing. I mean, on one hand, it makes sense. On the other hand, I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out at the end of August. Not before the end of August. Actually, wait, no, I said I was going to talk to Ms. Robin this month. Sugar. Well. Now I need to make up the calendar anyway. What? Alright, I think I have an idea what I'm going to do for the next chapter. No idea what I'm going to name the chapter. Usually I can think of something real quick. Let me look at my pages real quick. Oh my god. I could just call this Farmer's District. You know what? We're gonna call this Farmer's District, because that's where most of this takes place. Why not? My book, I do what the hell I want. Anywho. You know what? Let's go ahead and finish up our break. I have finished my bowl of pasta salad, which should tide me over until dinner. I got 30... I have an hour and 10 minutes left. And if you guys don't mind, can someone give me exclamation mark up time? Please and thank you. How am I gonna start this chapter? Really? It's only been 2 hours and 30 minutes? I'm doing a lot better than I normally do. Usually at this point it's like 3 hours in and I'm like, ah, crap. I haven't even finished the first sprint. Oh, yay, I'm somewhat on track. That rarely happens. But hey, at least I'm getting it done. That's something. You know what? I may very well do that summer camp after all. Well, I'll take this writing sprint, and if I can't get it going, then I'll switch over to World Anvil. And try and do one of those prompts. So, yeah. Alright, how am I gonna even start this chapter? Alright. Begin the sprint in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, and now I get to describe the farmer's district. Ooh, I can talk about the crops here. I'll just have that as its own paragraph since we're looking at this from Gee's point of view. This. So I'm about to solve a big old plot hole that could have affected the rest of the series. But I have addressed it in this singular paragraph. Ha ha ha! Someone grab a shovel, 'cause I'm digging it. I guess someone give me a shovel, I'm digging it. Ooh, I can actually talk about the birds! I can finally use all of the livestock that I have made for the planet in this chapter. Oh, sweet! Oh, I think I may just make this chapter about geese traveling through the frickin' farmer's district with little bits of conversation. Frickin' let's go. I'm so... I barely even started this chapter, and I've already made a good chapter. Plain and simple. I have to decide which farm animal Geese likes to eat the most. Scale wing. We're gonna go with scale wing. Or maybe moss. No, we're gonna go with moss bear. Banana. Oh, no, wrong one.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Burp, 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 burp.
Hi, Timmy. Testing out a new camera arm. This one is not made of Legos. Oh goodness. Very nice. I'm glad it is not made of Legos. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Because Icarus has already given a suggestion. Any suggestions on what I should paint? Like, I'm going to be doing another physical painting since you guys got that redeemed this month. Before this month. Yeah, I do not like it. In the way of your screams. I mean, that's kind of like my mic, or... Yeah, that's kind of like my, I guess, boom mic? It's kind of like my mic arm as well. It's... Because of the way everything is set up, it often gets in the way of my screen. Whoa! It happens. Paint a view of... No. No. Not happening. I don't even like... I will say y'all constantly calling me a Smurf is definitely not help. I think the only being that hates Smurfs at this point more than I do is Gargamel. And even then, I'm gonna give him a run for his money. Yes, I usually paint beaches. That is correct. So far, Icarus has suggested that I try to paint like a wooden bridge over a river. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's anyway. But yeah, usually I paint beaches. Yeah, very much so. I copied and pasted the description into the Discord. How about a D4 scene? You could do it for new season 9 that just released today. D4? Eh? First thing that comes to mind is ocean itself during a storm, maybe a boat being tossed about in the waves. Ooh, like in the ocean. Maybe something eldritch lurking below the surface. I mean, I've done, if anyone has seen the space and ocean painting I've done. Huh? Oh, Diablo 4. Okay. I don't know anything about Diablo. I mean, I guess I could try. I'll look something up, I guess. Yeah, so like an eldritch, like a ocean storm, maybe caused by an eldritch being. I don't think I've seen it. I think Diablo, I know Diablo's a game. I know that, and I think it's not an MMO. Amorphica? I think. I have no. I know it's an online game. And I'm pretty sure it's an RPG of some kind. At least I'm pretty sure. As you can probably already guess, I've never played it. It doesn't seem like my kind of game. Hi, Thanos. How are you? Oh, no. Don't do it. Dadgummit. I am not short or cute. No. Hey, not too far off from what you usually paint. Something dynamic and has a potential for a neat pop of color against the storm if eldritch in nature. So probably like a lot of grays, blues. What is it, Grekene?
Someone wants you to compliment them.
Ah, crap! I gotta compliment myself. I'm a decent painter. I'll go with that. I'm a decent painter. This is going to be also, this is just going to be the very first rewrite of this particular book, because I've got to go in and instead of breaking up my flow, I put in brackets of what I want to happen, and then I go on to the next thing. So like right now, I need to dig out the reference page for the moss bear, but that's going to take me a while. So a lot of toned down colors, with the richest among them being from the abyssal thing, would be really striking. That or the boat. Have the boat be that pop of color. With maybe like little light from Eldritch, maybe. I'd probably have the boat itself be like the main pop of color. I'll have to sketch something. But the idea is noted. And so we have 2 more ideas, like a scene from Diablo 4. And then a ocean storm, like middle of the ocean storm, caused by an eldritch being. Because the focus should be the boat in that case. But as the longer...
Interraptormon!
Yes, Krakenai?
What's a posture?
It's how you sit.
Chat wants you to kick it.
I'm sitting up
Did you remember
straight.
to eat today?
Yes, I did. I actually ate just a little bit ago.
If you didn't, go get food.
I am hungry, though. We gotta go out and get a rub.
Hey, Interraptormon? Did you remember to take your medicine?
Yes, I did.
Go take it if you haven't.
Boat being the focal point would be really lovely. Yeah, and just the longer you look at the painting, the more you notice. I think that would be a good idea. But yeah, I'll probably still take a poll between, now that we have more suggestions, I'll still probably take a poll between these 3 and any more we get within, like, say, a week. And then after that, I'll make my decision. Well, I'll run a poll after a week. And I'm getting smacked with bananas. Oh, dear. This is not Donkey Kong right now. We just finished with that OSD. No blasting me with lasers either. How dare? Why deserve to be blasted with a laser. I can understand if I deserved it. But I haven't done anything to deserve it this time. I haven't killed any characters. Yet. How dare.
Ed. I'ma cry.
Anywho, I need to get back to this writing sprint. I've not gotten much done, but I'm having to really think about what's going on next. Aw, man! Already? Alright, so I don't expect to have written more than, like, maybe 500 words. If that. Man, I was right. 406. I'm having to be a lot more conscious of this one. Or with this one, I'm having to be a lot more conscious of the lore. So I'm not able to write as fast. Because I have to think like, oh, this is going to be here, this is going to be there. I'm also having to make up a lot of split decisions. And figuring out whether or not it's like, okay, I can go ahead and start describing this now, or no. And obviously, like I mentioned before, I will be rewriting all of this. This is just draft one, get everything down, get the general idea of where I'm going. Some of it I'm going to be keeping, obviously. Some of it is like, okay, just get something down and keep going. Probably if I do this as 20 chapters, let me see. If I do this book also as 20 chapters, then the first 10 will be Toxim, and then the last 10 will be Samra. You guys only know what Toxim is, you don't know who Samra is, and I plan on keeping it that way until I start writing about her. So where is that effect? Oh. Can I make it to 10 chapters? Oh, that's, Oh. Dude. I only have, like, 2.5 chapters before that scene plays out. No, I have 1.5 chapters until that scene plays out. Oh, crap. I'm... Lore building time! Okay, I may have to cut this chapter into third in terms of plot stuff. Oh, crapola. Well, there's a lot of stuff I can expand on at the very least. Samra can be expanded on. The fight between East and Ramar will be expanded on. I can actually write what happened rather than be like, oh, this, and this. It be more of a summary. Oh, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Yeah, we got about 30 or so minutes left of stream. Any suggestions on who we should raid? I'm taking suggestions. I am also... Where is the place? On to inscription. Yeah, we're gonna do inscription for the rest of the stream. Gonna go ahead and boop ads. Get them out of the way. Ad break's not in a minute. It's now. It's now. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and get those ads out of the way. It should be the last set as well. Yeah, I may have to cut this into third. The first third is Toxin, second third will be Samra? No. It still could be halves, but it's just gonna be uneven. Let's read. Oh. Yeah, I could expand. I could add another trial here. So yeah, the next chapter can be a trial. Or capture. I could capture. Or could do both. Yeah, I might do both. And then that way we can more naturally go into the time skip. I gotta figure out what that trial's gonna be. Like I said, might be capture a human, might be the two of them sparring to figure out which one's where. But at the same time, no, a spar's a bad idea. Spar's a bad idea, because Toxin needs to think he can actually beat Yusuke in a fight. So they'll have, like, a squad. You know what? I'm gonna write this out. Yes, I know I'm supposed to be taking a break. There we go. There we go. Figured out this chapter and then the next chapter. So both of these will be brand new chapters. Question now is, do I write what do I write? Do I go ahead and do the World Anvil thing? Do I do the World Anvil thing, or do I continue on with this chapter? 'Cause I know what I want to happen now. But I'm not sure I can think up stuff for it. Because it's going to be a lot of bracket insert what I want. You know what? No. We're going to pause. I'm unfortunately going to have to bring back the internet connection. So I'm going to hit okay, there we go. I'm gonna go back in and like describe Moss Bear stuff later. I've got too many things in brackets right now. Yeah, I've got way too many things in brackets. Okay, so I'm gonna switch over to the World Anvil thing because why the heck not? Let me fix a few more things. Alright, go back to the summer camp thing. Okay, let's pick one of these I know I can write a book about. Let's go with a ritual related to agriculture. Harvest Festival. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a writing sprint on the Harvest Festival from Inheritance. Slightly because I can, and also because I'm at a creative dead end, for Chapter 5. Again, it's mainly because I need to draw out the farmer's district so that I'm not like, ooh, it's totally over here. No, it's totally over there. I need to actually draw this stuff out so I know what's where. Which also means I need to find my map. I drew a map for the first book and then suddenly stopped, and now I don't know where that map is. It's a bunch of pieces of computer paper taped together, because that thing's gonna be huge, but still. I need to find it and do that. So, let's do the Farmer's District on Inheritance Harvest Festival for this writing sprint. Let's go! regret this. Oh. Also related to agriculture. I'm gonna copy paste this real quick. No, it's the end of the harvest season. Sure. Or would it be at the beginning of the harvest? No, it should be at the end of the harvest season. I'm gonna have to rewrite that entire thing. Good thing the second series is nowhere near publication. Yes, I already have a second series. Oh yeah, that makes sense that it's near the end of fall. Not before snowfall, but maybe like 2 or 3 weeks after like all the harvesting is done. And I need to stretch that leg or that knee is going to leave me. And then I won't be able to walk. Why did it jump back up to the top again? This is getting annoying. I'll put up there quick so I don't keep it. Hit test. In hide. Not understand why I keep getting bumped up. Very, very annoying. I'm not hitting one, I'm not hitting shift, I'm not hitting control, I'm not even hitting enter. It's just leaping back up to the top. Wow, really? We have 13 minutes left? I could have sworn we'd have only 5. Jeez. No, there's not going to be a lot to this word count, but man, I'm just flying. Although constantly having to move my move my cursor all the way back down to where I'm typing is getting to be it's annoying, to say the least. Very annoying. T-I-M-E, not T-Y. What the heck, fingers? Come on. We're better than this. Alright. We got about, I'll say 15 minutes left of stream. Any suggestions on who we should raid? If not, by the time we finish this writing sprint, I'll pick someone at random from my list. Unless there's someone in promoted streams over on the Discord, in which case I'm gonna pick from there. Dang it, I still got 8 minutes left. Cracks. Okay. has now gone into creep mode. Yeah, this is, the music is from, Inscription, which is that creepy, eldritch, horror-esque, card game I played a while back. It's been a while since I played Casey's mod. Which, Casey's mod was kinda like DLC for the game. It added a lot to it. I played it off stream for a bit. I kinda wanted to play it on stream, but yeah, haven't, yeah. I don't think I'd be able to restart Casey's mod either, though, for me. What the hell? What the hell? Why did it go over to this? Okay. What in the Sam hell is going on? It didn't even mute. What got tapped? Nothing on my keyboard got touched. Nothing on my stream deck got touched. Why did it just suddenly go over to BRB? Why is my tech going weird? I don't like this. Yeah, apparently, oh, ads just started. Wait, ads just started? What do you mean ads? Okay, again, what in the Sam hell's going on here? I don't like this. I do not like this at all. Did I get a warning? No, we just had an ad break. Did we not? No, we just had an ad break. What in the world is going on with my stream? I don't like this. This is no bueno. Like, you guys don't have that ability to change anything on my stream. My laptop is not connected to stream. What the hell? I was just talking about Inscription. What happened here? Yeah, my clicker's all the way over on Spirit City. No me gusto. No me gusta mucho. What the hell? Okay, this is freaky as fuck. And the fact that the Inscription music is playing is definitely not helping. Because yeah, it just randomly went over to BRB. If I didn't have the previews open, I never would have noticed. And it didn't do it through the stream deck. Like, there's no thingy there because the mic stayed on. I don't like this. I do not like this. I do not like this, Sam I am. I do not like whatever the hell's going on. Yeah. Yeah. It randomly played an ad break. What the absolute hell? Okay. I don't like this at all. What? Oh, I don't, nope, we are turning up. They're turning the music off.
I'm afraid. I'm very afraid.
Oh gosh. No one typed anything. Y'all don't have any control over my, like, none of the mods have any control over my ads or my scenes. I don't understand. Why did the ad break play? Because I didn't hit the button. My cursor's been over, not Satellite City. Lo-fi sessions this entire time. I'm freaking out! What the hell? Because I didn't press the Okay, I'm gonna kick myself out of this. And how many words did I write? 439! Yeah, no, I'm considering this writing sprint done. No, 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 boosh. We done here. We done here. No. I'm not dealing with this weird supernatural shit. Not today. Currently private for now. Should have saved. Hit Control A, Control C just to be on the safe side, and then I'm gonna kick out. And go to Articles, and making sure that's saved. View in world. Yep, I wrote 439 words before everything decided it wanted to go to hell. No me gusta mucho. Me gusta, no me gusta, no me gusta, no. Hey. Yeah, just, you guys all saw that, right? It went to BRB, I yanked it back to spaceship here, and then an ad break started playing? Hey. 0 cents. 0 cents. This is bullshit. Bullshit of the highest order, I say. How did that lose 9 words?
Interrupterbon, you need to reload!
Reload on what? That was insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, well, the article's there at the very least. We're gonna do that. Do that. I hit Control S on that. Ah, Jiminy Cricket. Alright, I'll close my laptop. I'll look. Yeah, no, there's nothing that could have touched my keyboard. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. I don't like this. I don't like this in the tiniest bit. Alright, so who are we rating? Before I completely lose my brain. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm lost my mind. You haven't seen it anywhere, have you? I'm missing props. Anyone that gets that reference. Alright, who we got? Who we got? Let's do one follow. Potato, hag. Ooh, ruin me out. Oh. Oh! Dawn? On streaming? Huh. Well, I know we just rated, I know we rated her yesterday, but, and look, let's rate her again. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys the animation I just finished. Show y'all the animation. Come on. What is it, Grekene?
You need to drink some water!
Drink water in a moment. What is it, Grekene?
Did you remember to eat today?
Yes, I did.
If you didn't, go get food.
Mad Hatter Bleb. Hi!
Hey, Interruptermon?
What is it, Grekene?
Did you remember to take your medicine?
Yes, I did.
Go take it if you haven't.
Okay. Oh, you guys aren't gonna be able to see everything. Hold on. How are you doing today, Mad Hatter? So this is the animation I just finished as of last night. I'm gonna move it all the way up here. Wait, yourself. I'm slowly losing my mind, and my machine is now haunted somehow. Because multiple things happened at once that should not have happened. So I'm done with the writing sprints today, and I'm gonna show you guys the animation I just finished, and I posted it yesterday. If you would like to watch it again on your own time, I would appreciate the views over on you. Well, views of two. So yeah, we're gonna watch this real quick. After I yeah, no, I can handle it. So, everyone ready? This thing is 57 seconds long. Here we go.
And then I do the little announcement at the end.
And link to the Kickstarter.
Yee!
Oh yeah, that's the animation at the end of this last month. I will be working on another animation for this month. I just have yet to figure out what it's going to be. Oop. So, with all that said,
Yee.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. All of you heifers are going to have to come together. You're going to have to team up to be able to hit the 12-hour community goal stream this time. I've been merciful for 2 months.
Pet! I get pet. Pet for the children.
There we go. All right. The husbando is giving me pats. All right. So let us go raid Zedong. So the next stream will be this Thursday. It should be an art stream. Ah. Oh my gosh, the little ghost is adorable. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. So cute. It restarted my brain. Hold on a tick. What was I saying? Oh, okay. So since you guys, I've been bapped. Oh my gosh, that's also cute. A little black cat paw. Oh my god. Hold on, brain. Come on. Is that a possum? He's a... I have a story about a possum, but that's a long time ago. We're at the end of stream. I'm trying to remember everything. So since you guys last month were able to get a 10 free sketch request stream, I will do that this Thursday. Do have a story about a possum. Dun.
Cats and pets. Huzzah.
But yeah, since you guys got the 10 free sketch request thing from all of the bits donated this last month, I will be doing that on Thursday. Obviously the main thing in order to have your sketch requests, acknowledged? Used. Accepted, that's the word. Hello, mine didn't end? Oh. Yours didn't end well? Sorry to hear that. My possum story's funny. Wait, isn't it that fat parrot that's always on the ground over in New Zealand? It has no natural predator. Well, not for the possum. But that one.
Oh, it's a puppy.
I'm glad that actually got animated. I got to see what it was. But Kitty started out humorous and then it went downhill. Aw, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, technically on mine, it didn't end well for the possum either. It was very humiliating for the possum. But it was funny. So let's see. Like I said, you have to be a follower in order to get your sketch request accepted this Thursday. By then, I should have decided what I'm going to do for the animation this month. Let's see. So, and then Friday I'm not streaming because that's 4th of July and I got invited out to a fireworks display. Really looking forward to that. Then this Saturday is Stardew V. Are you still up for this Saturday? I got a poke corgi too, but I know I have you in here. That's when I ended with my buddy yelling at the guys, get out the raccoon. Mine was this tiny itty bitty kitten, like itty bitty baby precious thing. We'd given it a thing of cat food. Yeah, you know what? I'll tell it real quick. We were at the Smith Lake. My papaw had, this was my papaw's house over at Smith Lake. And we were spending the night over there, just kind of spending the weekend. And this little kitten walks up onto the porch. This tiny little itty bitty kitten. Well, just so happens we have some cat food. And for some reason, there was this thing of cat food, wet cat food, in the house. So we used that, put in a little bowl, and we gave it to the kitten. Kitten came up, yum, 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 yum. Adorable little baby. And then out of nowhere came this big old possum. This thing was like 4 times the size of the kitten. And we were terrified of what was about to happen, but we're watching, we're like, okay, maybe the possum, won't do anything. Probably why the food was there. But I mean, like this kitten maybe might have been like a 3 to 4 months old. Itty bitty baby kitten. And a big old possum walks up to this kitten and we're like, oh my gosh, we need to rush to the door. But we keep watching, maybe the possum's gonna be good. We're just, let nature do its thing. This tiny ass kitten looks at this possum as the possum decides it's gonna steal the cat food. This tiny kitten rears back and smacks this possum in the face with its claws. Just pow! And this giant possum proceeded to flee to the other side of the porch and just watch this kitten eat this food. My dad said, oh look, it's Bill and Hillary. The possum's name is now Bill and the kitten's name is now Hillary. We have no idea what happened to either one after we left that weekend, but I bet you that possum ain't gonna mess with that kitten ever again. Typical cat behavior, honestly. That's fair, that's fair. But just the fact that this kitten just reared back and whop! This kitten, who is tiny compared to this big old possum. And after that, then after Dad made that joke, it's like, yeah, the kitten's gonna be fine. The kitten's gonna be able to eat, it can take its fill, and then go wherever it wants to go. And by morning, the possum and the kitten were gone, and so was the food. But yeah, that's the possum story I got. So, all of that said, looks like Dawn is gonna be playing some RoboCop. So, I think she was playing that yesterday, too. Yeah, so, with all of that said, excuse me, y'all, please be safe, be careful, make good decisions, and I will see you guys on Thursday for an art stream. Whether it's animation or just the sketch request, we'll all find out together. I don't know yet, but it will be art. So, all that said, good night, everybody. See you later. And thank you all for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Now let's go raid Dawn.